everybody, this is Layla, Chosen Goddess. I am the creatrix of my YouTube channel, Let Go My Ego. And I wanted to come at you all really quick with a quick video about how to master manifest, because I just master manifested a large amount of money right after I did my Live Your Dream Goddess retreat. And I wanted to share all this juiciness, all this love, all this divine wisdom with you all, because I've been trying to manifest this large amount of money for literally the past year, and I did not do it until after I stepped more into my power after doing my retreat and getting a few more other things into alignment. So I wanted to share this all with you all because I feel like this is my duty. This is like when something works for us and it's to our benefit, we're supposed to share it with the world. So if you're interested in learning more about how to master manifest like I did within these last 30 days after doing my Live Your Dream Goddess retreat, stay tuned for this video. It's Layla here, Chosen Goddess. I'm the creatrix of my YouTube channel, Let Go My Ego, when we talk about all topics that have to do with letting go of the ego and holding on to the spirit and cultivating the spirit and living in our heart space. And speaking of the heart space, today I have brought this little crystal with me, the rose quartz, because we're talking about how to manifest abundance. And if you wonder where I'm looking at notes. I have my laptop here because there's quite a bit to talk about. And this topic has been on my heart because right after I did my Live Your Dream Goddess retreat, I manifested a large amount of abundance. All because, well, I'm going to get into that. I was going to start telling you about all of the things that helped me manifest abundance, but I want to go one by one. I want it to be very structured. But this crystal right here is the rose quartz. This has to do with everything about love. And honestly, the best way to manifest abundance is to love yourself, love your life, create love, do what you love, feel love, embody that. You are love because you are here and you are created from source. So, I mean, this is a beautiful crystal to carry around. And you know what, even though this is not necessarily a crystal for abundance, it's a crystal of love, but to me, the underlying theme of attracting abundance is love. So embody that love. So I'm going to have this crystal here with me. So I'm all continuing to stay in my heart space, which I do pretty much anyway. But just to amplify the love, I want you all to feel the love that I have to share with you. And just embody it. Embody it. You are worthy. You deserve all of the beautiful things that life has to offer. So let's get into it. How to manifest abundance. Because after I did my Live Your Dream Goddess retreat back in August, I did a workshop called the Lionsgate Portal, which is on 8/8. 8/8, the number 8 represents infinity, it represents abundance, it represents what goes around comes around. The number 8 is just a powerful, powerful number, and I was also born in 88. So 8 really is dear to my heart. And long story short, after I did that goddess retreat, which honestly I didn't make any money off of because I wanted to do it more for the experience. I wanted to do it for the spiritual upgrades, the soul elevation, and just to be in service to others as well as my higher self and humanity, because again, I want to do what I love, which is helping people. And I also love traveling. I love to dance. I love to celebrate. I love to eat healthy foods. I love to be in nature. I love to be around good spirited human beings. Not perfect, but good spirited human beings. People who are on their path to spiritual elevation. So long story short, there's been this large amount of money I've been wanting to manifest. And it literally came 2 weeks after I did the goddess retreat. So I was in shock, but not really, because the universe constantly surprises me and tells me, like, Layla, why do you worry? Why do you overthink anything? Everything you want is yours. So I want to share this with you all of these beautiful tips on how to manifest so you can embody these tips. I want you all to use these tips to help you manifest. And I want to share with you what worked for me, because I've been trying to manifest this large amount of money for quite a while now, and I've been doing pretty well for myself. I've been maintaining, But I wanted to really like push my manifestation skills to the next level by manifesting a large amount. Like I'm talking over 4 figures, over 5 figures. So long story short, I manifested it. I'm not going to get into the amount of number because that's irrelevant. The fact is that you need to know that you are a master manifester and that you need to tap into these tips or tap into the spiritual realm of how to manifest. And I promise you, anything that you want is yours. So I'm just going to go down the list. I'm going to save the best for last, although they are all very equally important. So just bear with me. We're going to go one by one, and I'm so excited to share this all with you. First one, get specific with the universe. Be so specific. So the universe, a lot of times we'll ask the universe something, or we'll request or set an intention for something that we want to the universe, but it's not specific. It'll be something very vague, like I want money, or I want a partner, or I want a new job. But the universe really likes specifics. So instead of saying like I want money, how much money do you want? What are you going to use the money for? When do you want the money by? Also, the universe really appreciates when you use the money for something that is meaningful. Although the universe does not judge, it's not like us humans. The universe is going to give you what you want. However, you will have a better outcome, and the money will also be paid more for it if you use it for something that's purposeful and something that's very meaningful. It doesn't mean that you can't spend on clothes or a car if that's what you want, or a nice vacation. That's not what I'm saying. But make sure it's very meaningful to you. Something that's going to help elevate your soul. Something that's going to help get you to the next level. Not just getting money just to just splurge or do mindless things. Something like that is going to cultivate and help up level you in some way, somehow. That could be clothes, that could be fashion, that could even be a nice spa day, because self-love is self-care. However, be very specific and ask the universe how it's going to improve your life. Tell the universe how it's going to improve your life. So it's something to journal on. This is something you can do during a full moon ritual. But to be honest, you can set intention every single day. You don't have to wait for a full moon or a new moon. You can do it every single day. You can tap into those intentions. So be very, very specific. And also say how much you need. There is the thing about the universe is it has infinite resource, infinite abundance. It's only us human beings who have been programmed to think so limited and limitless. So you gotta have the mind frame of limitless, like the universe. But if you feel comfortable starting off small, start off small, just to kind of like tap into your. And when I say small, that's relative to you. Small could be $100, small could be $1,000, small could be $10,000, small could be $50,000. My point is, ask the universe for something that is comfortable for you, that you feel comfortable asking. However, shoot high as possible. If you need to pay off some bills, and I'm just using the example of money, it could be anything, but be specific. Talk about how much you need, if it is money, and when do you want it by. So specifics. You will not go wrong with the universe when you're very specific. So tap into that, tell the universe precisely, I want it by this date, this is how much I want, and this is what I'm going to use it for. Period, point blank. The universe is like, your wish is my command. All right. So definitely do that. And that gives more clarity and more focus, not only to you, but also to the universe, to focus more and tailor it down to exactly how it is that you want it. The next thing is to get rid of limiting beliefs and all fears that creates a blockage to the money flow and the abundance flow. So fear is natural. Limiting beliefs are natural. I shouldn't say they're natural. They're more so normal, especially being a human being, because we live in a world where there's all forms of fear. We've been programmed to be fearful since birth, especially if you grew up in poverty, or if you grew up in lack, or even if you didn't grow up in poverty or lack. Sometimes there's just this programming of like you not being good enough, or not being capable, or whatever it is. you got to start to feel your emotional bank balance first. So one of the best ways to conquer fear or limiting beliefs is affirmations, of course. There's meditation. Start doing what you love, like things that make you feel good. Mirror work. There's so many different things, but we're going to get more into that. But really start programming your mind, start being aware of any place that it is that you have fear, because fear is really the ego's way of protecting you, because the ego is really fueled by fear. And the ego means well, it's just very fragile. And we've been living in a very ego-dominated society, which is why there's so much fear. There's always something to prove. So long story short, be aware of your fears, be aware of your limiting beliefs. I recommend start journaling on it. And if you journal on it, then you will start to get more clarity on where these fears are coming from, how you can get rid of these fears, and whatever else that your soul and your spirit wants to let you know regarding these fears, so that you can clean house. When I say clean house, this is your temple, cleaning this bodily temple that's holding your soul. So yes, get rid of fears, get rid of limiting beliefs, and I promise you, you'll be well on your way to manifesting whatever it is that your heart desires. Next one, start thinking abundance is your birthright and is what you came here to do and experience, to live a life in luxury in your own unique way. So luxury and abundance looks very different for everyone. Excuse me, I need some water. It looks very different for everyone. So what does your luxurious life look like? What does it feel like to you? What is it that you want? What is it that you see yourself doing? Or what is it that you desire that you may have seen in other people, but you can see yourself living this really abundant, luxurious life? And again, like I said, luxury does not mean diamonds, and it's not only relegated or one-dimensional, meaning like luxury only has to look this way, like the cars, the fancy clothes, the name brand, because I'm not even into that. Luxury to me looks like lush, abundant nature. It looks like a beautiful, nice big house, but it doesn't have to be like this fancy big mansion. Luxury to me looks like a garden outside, like my own lush garden, lots of flowers, beautiful trees, birds everywhere, a beautiful wardrobe that's like fits my personality. It does not have to be name brand, but like I said, luxury looks different for every single person, and it varies based on your soul, your unique signature, your unique soul's blueprint. So just tap into like what that luxury looks like for you, and realize abundance is your birthright. Abundance is all around you. Abundance is, and it's all, again, perspective. When you change your perspective, you start to realize abundance is everywhere. So you just having a roof over your head is abundance. The fact that you're alive is abundance. The fact that you can exercise is abundance. The fact that you can travel is abundance. Or if you're not traveling, the fact that you can move your legs is abundance. The fact that you can talk is abundance. The fact that you are working on loving yourself is abundance. The fact that you have someone to love you, or you have children, or even if you don't have children, maybe you have a spouse, or let's say you feel like you don't have anybody, there's always something around you that represents that abundance. Food in your refrigerator, again, perspective, and that may mean some of these things may not mean a lot to you, but that's where gratitude comes in, and we'll get to that. But trust me, there's abundance all around you and inside of you. Again, it's all perspective, and that's a huge game changer, is to change your mind and realize that your abundance is your birthright, and you deserve a life of luxury, however this luxurious life looks like to you. The next one, start feeling like you are already rich. On point. So one of the best ways that works for me, and like I said, everybody's going to be different. For me, when I want to start feeling rich, I want to start looking rich, because to me it's like, of course they say everything is done from the inside out, but if you feel like your insides are not really matching your outer world, start playing a little mind game with yourself. Start dressing up, do your hair, do your makeup, or if you're a guy, dress up, wear nice scents, wear a nice outfit, clean your home, live that life, like start feeling rich. Go do things that make you feel really good. It could even be very simple things that make you feel very rich and abundant, like having a nice cup of coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but for those people who are not coffee drinkers like me, having a nice cup of tea, or going on a nice walk in the park, or dancing, or doing something you love. Like start cultivating that feeling and start fueling your body, feeling and fueling your body with that energy of richness. And what does that richness feel like and look like to you? Trust me, it's a game changer. You gotta practice it every day. You gotta be very intentional about it. Be conscientious. And I'm not saying you have to wear makeup or dress nice, but for me, when I want to feel super rich, I'm done. Okay, I'm working out for the day. I'm productive. I spend limited time on Instagram, social media. I spend more time socializing with my loved ones. I spend more time connecting with the spiritual realm, my angels, my guides, through meditation, journaling, creation. That's what I do when I want to feel rich. Or I may buy something really nice for myself, but not from a place of just haphazard, just buying. You know what I'm saying? Just something that I feel will be meaningful, but at the same time makes me feel very luxurious. Or going to go get my nails done, or doing my hair myself. Just anything. Like I said, it's really relative to you. It pertains to your unique soul signature, your unique soul's blueprint. So do what feels right to you, but start cultivating that feeling of feeling rich every single day. Every single day. Trust me, game changer. And you'll start to notice like, wow, I'm already kind of living an abundant life, even if I don't have a lot of money, or even if I do have a lot of money. Whatever it is, it's not going to matter, because you're cultivating that feeling of feeling abundant, and you're tapping into that. And guess what? The universe is going to work in your favor, because now you're detaching from the outcome that you're trying to manifest. However, you are still in that manifestation process simply by feeling that and being that, embodying it. The embodiment is huge. That's like number one. So I just want you all to know that you can cultivate feeling rich just by playing a little pretend. It's okay. And eventually the pretend is not going to feel like pretend anymore. It's going to feel like the real deal. It's all about rewiring your brain, rewiring your subconscious mind, as well as your soul. So just be patient with yourself, have compassion. There's going to be days where you don't feel like feeling rich, because we're human. That's okay. Honor those days, but then snap out of it and get right back to that abundant, rich feeling like you deserve. Next one, do affirmations every single day. Affirmations, for those that don't know, they are I am statements, and those I am statements are very profound. They may not seem like much to people who are looking at it from a surface level, but if you do it every day, trust me, it's a game changer, because you are changing your mind, you are changing your emotions. So you can start off with just 10, or you maybe can write like a long list of affirmations and just pick the ones that you want to say. Another way to do it is to put them on your mirror. So if you have a mirror in your bedroom or a mirror in your bathroom, you can take like little sticky notes and put little notes like, I am beautiful, I am rich, I am loved, I am generous, I am kind. All of these different statements, just to remind yourself of who you truly are. Despite, because you are not your emotions. I don't care if you're going through depression, sadness, anxiety, all of that, because guess what? We all go through that, but that is not who you truly are. Who you are is everything of love, which is beautiful. You are rich, you are abundant, you are worthy. So you have to know that. So in order to know that, you got to change your mind. Again, practice makes perfect. So keep practicing, be diligent, be dedicated with it, and I promise you're going to see major miracles and shifts. So I am statements, affirmations every single day. I promise you will be so happy that you did that. So do it every single day. I would say start off with at least 10, and work your way up, or do 5. Just do something, okay? Like something is better than nothing. It's not a lot of work. Affirmations can take you see if you're saying I am something, whatever, 10 times, that takes you like 20 seconds. So very easy work. Do it every single day, and I promise you, you will see the shifts, you will see the miracles, because everything is energy. Everything is energy. So tap into it. The next one is make a vision board. Woohoo! I love vision boards. I've had one now for about 3 years, and I will tell you, I think maybe even 4, but I will tell you that I've manifested maybe about 33%, if not more, of the things that are on my vision board, because vision boards are power, and it reminds you of where you can be. So all you have to do is just take little clips. There's plenty of YouTube videos on how to make a vision board. So take little clips of images that really represent what you want to manifest in your life. Something that you can look at every day. You can even just stare at it and feel into it. But vision boards are so beautiful to have, to really remind you of the life that you can have. I mean, if anybody else in this world can manifest their dream life, why can't you? Like, it's all a mind game. It's all a program. Reinstall a new program, and all of this is really helping you to uninstall the program of fear and lack and unworthiness, and install a program of love and worthiness and happiness and abundance, everything that you truly are on a soul level. So create a vision board, look at it every day or whenever you feel called. But again, dedication, be diligent. It feels so good, so why wouldn't you want to do it? So yes, tap into that. Look at YouTube videos, Google it, how to make a vision board, and I promise you won't go wrong. Next one, visualize your wealth and abundant life. And for me personally, I take 10 minutes a day, sometimes even 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, to really tap in to whatever it is that I want to visualize and draw in. And I tap into, the reason why I do this is because when you visualize and you close your eyes, you start to feel like you're there. Like, it's so real when you really let your imagination run wild. And sometimes I even do it just lately. I've been visualizing just how my day is going to go, like how my dream day is going to go. And all of this is connected into my higher manifestation, because if I can visualize how my dream day is going to go, every day equals and adds up. Not even so much adds up, but every day is a step towards like my dream life. And even when I get to my dream life, there's going to be other levels and other opportunities of soul growth. So definitely tap into visualizing every single day, just 5 to 10 minutes. I promise you, it's a game changer. You'll feel so good. So yeah, really tap into it. Let your mind run wild. I don't care if you envision yourself butt naked at the beach, whatever feels right to you. Smile, tap into it, laugh, like really allow yourself to just go free with this visualization. And I promise you, I'm gonna keep promising you throughout this video, you're going to see some major shifts. All of these are going to help you. And take notes too. If you have to run this video back and take some notes on each one, do that. But yes, visualization every day, at least 5 minutes. You won't go wrong. Next one. This is a big one. And it's something we don't think about too when it comes to like manifesting abundance. Clear space, clean your home. The way energy works and the way universe works, when there's clutter and there's stagnant energy, you're not allowing the flow to come in. So you want to clean space, you want to clear space. And I'm not only just talking about the home that you live in, that is definitely very important, but this home as well, because your body is your temple, your body is your home. If you're eating garbage, you're eating junk, you're watching junk, you're around junk people, I hate to say it like that, but you know what I'm saying, like people who are very pessimistic, negative all the time, they're gossipy, they're never happy. If you're around those type of people, guess what? You're not going to have any abundance in your life. You're going to have misery, because it's blocking the flow. The energy is dense, the energy is stagnant, the energy is very low vibrational. And in order to manifest, you have to vibe high. And you're not always going to vibe high. And I'm not saying any of this, mind you. I'm not saying you have to have this picture perfect life. What I'm saying is to be aware of what you're putting in your body, how you're treating yourself, how you're treating your home. the people that you're around, you have to clear space. If something is not conducive to your higher self, meaning is it going to help you mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, ethereally, all of these different aspects, if it's not going to help you, then goodbye. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I mean, it's simple, but it's not simple, because again, it's all about here. But again, if you start becoming more aware of what you need to let go of, then slowly but surely, you'll be able to catapult yourself into a place where you say, no more. You're going to create a schedule, clean your house, clean your body, start getting rid of stuff that is not good for you. We know, like our body knows, all the fried foods, all the sugar, the soda pop, whatever it is that you are eating, the GMO, the Twinkies, like Lord, who still eats Twinkies? Please throw away the Twinkies if you're eating Twinkies, okay? It's not cute. Like your body is like going to reject it. Your spirit's going to reject it, and it's going to show up in your life. So just let it go. Like clean house, clean space. And when you clean space, you allow space for more to come into, the right things to come in. So yeah, definitely clear your space, clean the clutter out of your home, clutter out of your mind, clutter out of your soul. Again, you're going to see such a big difference in your life just by doing that. Just a few more to go. The next one is cord cutting. Cord cutting, I think, is really great to help manifest abundance, because when you have spiritual ties to different entities and different people that are still sucking your energy out very subconsciously in the ethereal realms, then you can still be affected by that. Like let's say you just broke up with someone who was just not right for you and they were draining your energy. Sometimes there could be still soul ties, especially when if we've had sexual relations with those type of people. And you want to do some type of cord cutting ritual. There are meditations online to do. There are different seances you can do, meaning different like spells or rituals. And trust me, it's a real thing. If you don't trust me, trust yourself. But look into cord cutting. Look into cord cutting. If you don't believe that there are spiritual entities or things that can be attached to you without your awareness, I don't know what to tell you, but what I can tell you is from my experience, cord cutting has definitely helped. I'm actually due for another one because if you have repetitive thoughts, or you find yourself just out of nowhere, you could be in a happy place and all of a sudden you start feeling very drained. You could have certain entities attached to you that are not wanted, or like some type of spiritual connection to someone where they're like draining your energy, but you're not really conscious of it because you had such a deep tie to that person, or maybe you didn't have a deep tie to that person. It's just so much that goes into it. However, look up cord cutting. There's plenty of meditations on it. I know Activation Vibration, I believe her name is, on YouTube. She has a wonderful cord cutting meditation, which works great. Like I said, I'm due for one, so I'm going to do it this week and write this down after this video. But yeah, cord cutting. Again, it's creating that space. It's letting go of things that are stopping you and inhibiting you from being in that rich state of mind, that rich state of feeling, that happiness, that peace, that abundance. So I definitely encourage you to look into that. Next one, this is huge. Like, I can't even express how huge this one is. Be grateful. Be grateful. Gratitude is the attitude to have to manifest everything. So I don't care if you live in a one-bedroom shack. I don't care if you live in a no-bedroom studio. I don't care if you live with the most draining, annoying people on the face of this earth. There's always something to be grateful for. Somebody wants the life that you have, no matter how you see it. And I'm not saying that if there are things that need to change, or you can definitely do better in life. We can all do better in life, not to strive for that. However, gratitude is the attitude to have, because it shifts your emotional state of being. It shifts how you perceive the world. It shifts you to a place of realizing, like, wow, I really do have all that I need right now. Even if I don't have all that I need. It's interesting because it's like the universe says, like, okay, she realizes all her faculties that she needs is right within herself. Even if she does, so now the universe is really going to like be working like for your favor, working in your favor, because you are being grateful. You are being in a high vibe state. You are being in a state of not being pessimistic. You are being optimistic. You are learning to see things from a higher perspective. And also gratitude gives you the fuel you need to have, like, make better solutions, like, and not be in a place of always thinking of the worst, or being in a place of just dwelling in misery. Because what is that going to do for you? Like, be honest. Like, what is that going to do for you to constantly, like, the whole time, like, in your life, be negative, worry, complaining. Like, we all do it. Don't get me wrong. But your biggest test, and I hate to even use the word test because I don't really feel like the universe is so much testing us. It's just giving us opportunities, I should say, to level up. Because test is like one of those words like we use in this matrix, like, and I feel like we've been tested so much, especially like in the academic realm, and we feel like we're failures if we don't think a certain way, or we didn't get a certain type of knowledge, or we may be intelligent in another realm. But long story short, I can go on all day about that. Be grateful for where you are now. No matter where you are, be grateful. Find something to be grateful for. Because if you don't, again, you're creating a blockage. You're showing the universe you are in lack. You're showing the universe you're not appreciative. And if you can't be a grateful person, it really doesn't matter what you have or who you're around. You're always going to find something to be upset about. So definitely like tap into being grateful. And if you think about the word grateful, it means grateful. It's like you're full of greatness. You are powerful when you're grateful. So always find something to be grateful for. There's always something. Stop the comparison. Like, that's a big one. I think that's what's stopping a lot of people from being grateful. Because like I said, if you're the comparison type of person, no matter where you get, so what you get, how far you get in life, there's always going to be someone who looks like they're doing better than you, and who has more than you, or whatever, because you're not grateful. So be grateful. Stop the comparison. No one's life is better than yours. Trust me, it's all an illusion. The last one. I need some water for this. Big one. I think this is like one of the biggest ones. They're all, trust me, actually, they're all equally important. But this one's huge. Start living and working in the direction of your purpose. Like, huge shifts come for your manifestation when you do this. Trust me. So if you don't know your passion and purpose, trust me, it's very much tied into what you love to do and how you can serve humanity. That's it. Look at those two things. What is it that I love to do? What would I be doing if money never existed? What would I be doing with my life? What does my life look like? What do I have fun? What makes my soul feel so fulfilled when I do it? Secondly, what was I saying? Oh, it's going to come back. But yes, do what you love to do. Do what you love to do. Go into the direction of your soul's purpose. Journal on it. I think that's what I was going to say. Journal on it. Write on it if you're not clear about what your soul's purpose is. But if you are clear about what your soul's purpose is, start moving in that direction. I don't care if it's just a little bit, baby steps. For example, let's say you want to be an artist, or let's stick with the artist example. Start drawing, like maybe once a week, twice a week, whatever you feel called. Start taking art classes. Start meditating so you can kind of start getting imagery on what it is that your soul is calling you to be artistic with. Whatever, just start moving in that direction. Things, you don't have to figure it all out at once, because the beautiful thing about the way how the universe is set up is once you set that intention on what you want to do and you have your mind clear, the universe is going to start helping you and assisting you with tailoring down, like, okay, so I love art. Now, what direction is this art going to take me in? You don't have to figure it out all at once. Just start somewhere, and trust me, the universe loves that. So I feel like when I did my Live Your Dream Goddess retreat, this is my first time ever hosting a retreat. So I made sure I kept it very intimate. I only wanted to bring 5 women with me, which ended up manifesting, except one wasn't able to come, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Whoever was meant to be there was there. And I still was able to step more into my power. And we ran into a few issues there, but I still kept going. I still had that mind frame of like, you know what? I came here to be powerful. I came here to show up in my power. I came here to love myself more. I came here to get abundance through the experience. And the universe was so pleased with me. The universe was so proud of me because the universe knows I did everything from a place of love and with the highest intentions. And I came back, you know, so fulfilled, had to integrate a lot of different energy, had to clear some energy as well. But long story short, in about 2 weeks after I was done with the retreat, a large amount of abundance I've been waiting for finally came, because I got clear on what it is that I wanted to manifest. I was very specific with the universe. I've been tapping into all of these different rituals here and there, but I feel like the universe was most proud of me for, I mean, the universe was proud of me for all of that, but it was like really throwing a party. Like, Layla, you hosted a retreat, okay? You did it overseas. You manifested a beautiful group of women to come with you and to have their own soul upgrades and their own experience. Nevertheless, never mind the details. My heart was in the right place, and I followed my heart, and I did what I love. The universe said, girl, you deserve this abundance, so we're going to send you a nice big old check. Do what you said you was going to do, invest it, whatever it is, and I got it. So, I'm telling you, do what you love. Be in the moment, be present, do it every single day. Even if it's just, it doesn't have to be on a large scale. Sometimes that happens when we get our ego into it. And it's like, oh, it's just the start of it. I have to research, I have to do this, I have to practice. Just start. Stop thinking about the future. All you have is now, the power of now. Get that book if you haven't read it. So that is it. Those are all of my tips I have to say in order to manifest super fast. And sometimes it may not happen fast, but still, again, set the date. Feel into this intuitively. Sometimes I wouldn't say necessarily, if you want to start manifesting like more instantaneous, maybe you can manifest something even smaller and say like, by tomorrow I want to manifest finding $1 on the ground or whatever it is. But still, be specific with the universe, feel into it, be honest with yourself, and really practice all of these different tips. Like I said, if you weren't able to catch all of them, rewind this video, listen to it again. I promise you, you're going to get so much abundance out of this in all levels, not just monetarily, but through your relationships, through your emotional bank balance, through your experience in this life. So I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. For those of you that are watching this video, I'm so grateful to be here. Whoever's meant to watch this video, I don't care if it's one person, 5 people, 10 people, or 100 or 1,000. Whoever it's meant for, I really hope you reap the rewards 1,000 infinite fold. Excuse me. Why stop at 1,000? Let's think limitless, infinite fold. May you reap the rewards and the benefits that are meant for you. Love you so much. Until next time. Peace.